ASL Challenger League Group Stage Round of 32.
Down on the bottom center of the map, we do have the Kappa player representing Esports Canada. It is
ACRAaron.
And his opponent spawning to the top right hand side in the utterly glorious yellow. It is from Team All In.
FunctionChen.
nice. So we did just hear in chat prior to the game that FunctionChen is unfortunately a Brazil fan. So he is feeling the sting of a sport that Aaron doesn't care about, being a Canadian.
Yes, but, Canadians only care about one sport, and that's fighting, isn't it? Oh, sorry, hockey.
Hockey. There's fighting in hockey, so that's fine. But
that was the joke.
basically hockey. Yeah. Even our other national sport, lacrosse, also has tons of fighting.
Is that not just basically jousting with a ball?
It's hockey in the air.
Oh no, sorry, that's not.
Yeah.
Is it lacrosse that's got the horses? Is that no? That's polo.
No,
sorry,
that's
I'm
polo,
getting that sports completely mixed up.
Yeah, lacrosse is like you have a stick and it has like a net on the top.
Yeah.
And you throw a ball and catch with that. So it's like hockey in the air almost.
It's like softcore shinty. I don't know if anybody knows what shinty is.
I don't know what shinty is, but there's nothing softcore about lacrosse.
It's kind of a Scottish thing. It's like almost identical to lacrosse, apart from the stick you have doesn't have a net on the end of it. It's kind of just like a slightly bent hockey stick.
Yeah.
And it's just pure violence. Like hitting other players is encouraged.
Well, that's how lacrosse started too. Lacrosse was literally invented by native people in North America as war. Often instead of fighting a war, if they had just a smaller dispute to settle, they would play lacrosse against one another, and there were no rules. You just hit each other with the stick, and whoever scored the most. But you could just completely beat someone to death with the stick if you felt like it.
You know, see, for Canadians being so friendly, you have very violent sports.
That's where we take out all our aggression, so then we're nice during the rest of the day.
Ah, I see.
I think that's what it is.
Maybe that's what us Scottish people are doing wrong, because we're angry in sports and just angry all the time. We don't have a off button.
You do weird things. Like, I think you guys should do caber toss, where you throw the log at other people.
Hey, that would be really interesting.
I think that'd be good. It'd be like caber toss dodgeball. Caber toss is cool.
Like, I've watched all these other sports where they're like throwing a wee hammer or a metal stick, and in Scotland we're just like, I'm just gonna trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a friggin' tree. Yeah, I'm originally from Nova Scotia, which of course is Latin for New Scotland. So there's tons of Scottish people there, and so caber toss is part of that culture as well. And it's the coolest. It's really the coolest, most nonsensical sport, but it's awesome.
Now, we have been sidetracked a little bit by sports, so let's talk about StarCraft. So the builds for these players, FunctionChen is going for a Cloaked Banshee opening.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas ACRAaron is opting for a more standard kind of 1 Rax expand with 1/1/1 behind it. And he's going into Hellions from that. So that could be for a drop, or it could just be for some early map presence. I think the map presence is a bit more likely because he's seen that there was no expansion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everything's going to be tucked away in that base, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a scan out of Aaron at some point too to see what's going on, because he doesn't really see anything other than obviously the 3D books at the wall.
Yeah. A common time for the scan is between 6 minutes and 6 minutes 30 though.
Yeah.
Like any later than that, and you're kind of risking whatever you see. If it is something like a Cloak Banshee, you're risking it doing damage, because if he scans just now, the Banshee's still going to be at his base before he can build a turret. If he starts an engineering bay right now.
Yeah, definitely, and he doesn't have the energy to scan at the moment either. So this could be a bit bad. He's so far he's been dropping the mules basically as soon as they come out. He is loading up the 4 Hellions though, so he's going in for a drop. I think he's going to see the Banshee on the way.
Going to see the Banshee, yep.
Yeah, and yeah, he should see that if he was paying attention. And, the cloak is not yet done, but it will be done shortly. And he's going to have to just save up for scans. He's got 45 energy on one base.
Yep, going to have to see. Yeah. I think this Banshee is going to just have an absolute field day here.
Yeah,
meanwhile, the Hellions.
Yeah, we'll drive it back. He's going to have to just drop a scan on it. Oh, he gets it trapped. Oh, a little bit. One hit away. Yeah, the Hellions have landed. They're directly under a Raven, but he's not doing anything with them yet. They do activate now. And are going to go to town on SCVs. Hellions trying to come over to save these all, but they're grouping up. Oh, they're going to attack it.
Why would you?
That's not what you want to be doing.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, that ain't part of the plan.
Worker skilled.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That was more than he had to do for sure. These very damaged Banshees trying to swing around to the other side of the base, and there is no defense there, so he probably will get another few kills if he goes in for it. You should be able to see him now.
But this Banshee's so low in health, all an ACV needs to do is shout at it and it dies.
This medevac is doing the same sort of weird trap thing. Put him on the glass.
Yep. I think everybody's trying to be a mime artist today.
Yeah, it's weird. So he is taken out. But Aaron's now working on a third base. The Banshee's just sitting there. He should be able to see him from that, but there's no reaction just yet.
I think. Yeah, Aaron can see the Banshee.
Yeah,
and it's now
comes in now. He pulls the SCVs. He'll get a couple kills, but he'll move some Marines back into position. He'll have to drop another scan though to get that, or not.
No,
he's got the turret. He's got a turret building.
Now, pulling the SCVs in this case, I don't think was the right call.
No, you can often just leave them there, and then you don't have to chase this thing around.
Because you've always got SCVs in the gas that don't get pulled, and the Banshee will kill them.
Yeah.
So essentially, all you're doing is removing your own mining time to save 0 SCVs.
Yeah, really is the case. And that kind of evened things out a bit. 10 workers were killed by Chen in total. So, compared to the 11 by Aaron, I mean, even the damage done, in reality, of course, FunctionChen still has about half the number of SCVs total because he hasn't had the base as long.
Yep, and now that the third command center is done for Aaron, his macro is just going to take off, and he's more than likely just going to leave Shen behind in supply considerably, like more than it is just now.
Yeah, he's getting two engineering bays. The second one is about to complete. He's going to be able to just skyrocket on what the upgrades are. He's already got a decent split of bio and mech.
Yeah,
and it'll be hard to see what's going to come out of that.
So I think at about 14 minutes we're going to see a push out from Aaron, because that's when the supply difference and any upgrades will have finished, ideally. Although he's not started any upgrades out those engineering bays yet.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to need to start now.
Yeah, true. And once again, we get one of these very crucial supply blocks by Chen. This is once again a time right when you want it to get a lot out, and he's just kind of chain supply blocked at this point. That's really holding back his both his economy and his army.
Yep. When you have this many production facilities, building one supply depot will allow one set of units to finish.
Yeah.
You need to be building 2 or 3 at a time, ideally.
A little drop coming in here by Chen. This area is undefended, so you could do some damage here. We'll drop directly at the third base, pulling all the SCVs away, and bring in only half his army over, which is good to see. He's not going to abandon his whole front in case this is a ruse.
Yep. Although if Shen had decided to take that medevac and just go to the main with it, there wouldn't have been much.
Yeah, there's not a lot there. There's this one weird turret. He's actually going to shore that up now and put a turret on the top side. Still nothing in his main mineral line, which he might want to do. But he's at least going to try and shore up the defenses there.
ACRAaron has done quite well with supply blocks until now. That's him just hitting his first kind of major one there. And yep, that's the push out at 14. Although it's not as powerful as it could have been because he didn't start his upgrades earlier.
Yeah, he does have +1 obviously already done. He's working on +2 attack, +1 armor, and the +1 mech attack, but they're not done yet.
So, with 3 tanks, he's just need to take a wee look at the Shen's front. I don't actually think he can break him with this anyway.
I definitely don't think he can break him with it. It's not nearly
definitely
enough.
Drop
but
him.
He could, he could drop him, move him out of position, and go after this command center. And so far, this is what Aaron's been doing. Is I'm okay with you having 2 bases. You're just not allowed to have 3. And I think that's the case. Nice Hunter Seeker coming off here.
That's a very good Seeker missile.
Good hit.
And Shen is coming down the ramp into tank fire, and Shen is going to rush this. Nope, he's not actually.
He will pull back. He didn't bring everything, which it wasn't going to be a good trade anyway. But if he did bring everything, he probably could have broken it, but he didn't. And we've got a ton of reinforcements from ACRAaron coming across the map. He is still leaving some Marines back to make sure he's not dropped and things like that, but the force that's gathering up outside the natural is quite large now. Yeah,
the supply difference now is just like, it tells the whole story of this game of ACRAaron just being ahead economically. I mean, it's effectively ACRAaron is double the supply at the moment of Shen.
Yeah, he is. There's a small pseudo drop or potential drop here by Chen, but it's nowhere near a base. And if he tries to run in with these forces, they're going to die to the few things that are left defending. ACRAaron, 1 tank does move down, but he's not going to be able to move out. He's drop in the main here. Nothing can really afford to go back and do anything about it. Yep, it's just killing all the SCVs. This is game-ending damage for sure.
Yep, definitely. I was about to say this is game, but it's not quite game, but like...
Yeah, it's...
I mean, Shen's dead.
Yeah, Chen right now either has the option to pick up that army and come stop this, or to stay where he is. And if he picks the army up and moves, then he's just going to lose his natural. And if he doesn't do it, he's going to lose everything. So...
Yeah, it's just a constant stream of blue to the other side of the map from ACRAaron.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that Shen can do to defend it. I mean, the tanks are just completely undefended now.
Yeah, and he will just move up as the army does move out of position. Going right in. And Shen just has no response to this.
Although that orbital is floating to a rather odd third base.
It's trying to escape.
But there's the GG from Shen.
GG.
So that's us loaded into the game. Spawning to the top left hand of Star Station. Down 0-1, it is our red Terran player from Team All In.
FunctionChen.
Right, and on the bottom right hand side of the map, we have representing what I believe is a fake Team Kappa. It is our blue Terran looking to go flawless in this group. It is
ACRAaron.
So I'm wondering if Shen goes back to the CC first play, or if he has his one build for TVT as well. That would seem he's got his build for TVT.
Yeah, I don't know. This time he is walling off. Yeah, I'm not sure what he would do. I kind of think that he would be maybe better off trying to get some economy out. He did do damage with the Banshees, though. It's just he also took some damage. So it wasn't necessarily a bad thing to do. He did catch Aaron off guard. So, well, we'll see. And I have to leave the mic for just a minute. Something's going wrong behind me. I'll be back in like a minute.
Yeah, sure,
so
no problem.
Carry on. 1 sec.
I will solo cast. I'm used to it. I think from this game, what would be good to see from Shen would be some variety in his play. Obviously, I've spoken about it before. He has played kind of when he was playing ACRAaron, it was all the same build every single game. It was CC first into the barracks, then factory. Looks like we are getting something different from him this game, though. He's going straight into that reactor without even building a marine. So, kind of makes you wonder whether he's going to be building marines out that, or if he is going to opt to build a factory and go to Hellions, or because it's Star Station and having all these cliffs that are around it, if it's possible that he could be going for double Reaper production. And the second barracks there would allow him to be building 3 Reapers at a time. So it could be some form of Reaper all-in on this map, which would be incredibly strong. Now, meanwhile, Aaron, he is going for a reactor himself, but he has produced 2 Marines already. He seems to be saving up the money for the command centre as well. So it looks like we are going to be seeing an expansion out of him. Meanwhile, the second gas just finishing up for Shen. So it does look likely at this point that it's going to be the Reaper all-in. Yeah, definitely. The engineering bay coming down as well. Will Aaron notice this as soon as the 2 Reapers pop with that ACV being there, or is he going to skip them? Oh, he's allowing 1 Reaper. But Aaron should know that a Marine should have finished before the Reaper. So he might know that this is a Reaper all-in. He's building his bunker. He knows exactly what he's up against. That's superb reading there from Aaron. Just knowing exactly how to react. That factory coming down will be swapping over with that barracks for the reactor. Hellions will be absolutely incredible defending against Reapers. They do so much damage to light units. First Reaper just going to take a wee poke in here. And I wonder, because it's just the 1 Reaper, Aaron may think he's overreacted. Or he may realise that it is just a ruse. That there are considerably more Reapers sitting at home for Shen. First Reaper popping up in here, Marines shutting it down, not able to get any information apart from that the factory is on the reactor. And now the rest of the Reapers coming over. But 2 Hellions will be out in order to deal with this. So I think Shen's waited too long for this. If he'd been rallying the Reapers over as they were building, he would more than certainly have been able to deny the bunker, get a few get those 2 Marines effectively that had already been produced. Could have denied the factory landed on the reactor, but instead Aaron is just completely prepared. Oh, he's not prepared for this at all. And now SCVs will start dying. The first 2 Hellions are popping out. Oh no, sorry, second 2 Hellions. My mistake. But these Reapers definitely getting pushed away. Oh, he stayed too long, and luckily getting away.
It looks like I missed some stuff. I see a lot of Reapers there, and I can say proudly that there's no black smoke billowing out behind me anymore. Yeah, it looks. What damage did this do?
Was your house on fire?
Wasn't the entire house.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's fine.
All you missed was Shen doing a Reaper all-in,
yeah.
Aaron reacting to it perfectly, and then Shen still doing damage because Aaron thought, okay, the time for aggression is past. Yeah. He's obviously not doing the Reaper all-in, and then the Reapers pop in just as he salvaged the bunker.
I see how it goes. Alright, yeah, and I see, and this is kind of what you're saying with this type of map. There's a lot of angles that this can come in.
Yeah, there's more cliffs on this map than there are surrounding continents. It's crazy amount of cliffs on this map. Reapers have free reign for a good amount of the time. It's like especially within the first 6 minutes because getting any effective units out to deal with lots of... Oh, that's a lot of Reapers to die.
Yeah, that's a bunch dead. That was the wrong part of the cliff to use. There. And so yeah, we got a medevac full of Hellions trying to do their own counter damage apparently in the other direction.
Yep, and Shen really doesn't have anything prepared in his main for this. He has a turret in the mineral line because I assumed he thought Banshees. But this Hellion drop is going to do so much damage to these SCVs.
Now, we'll see how he does react. He's not pulling things yet. Realizes it now, and a few will go down.
They're lined up.
Yeah, they are indeed lined up, and the Hellions, if they can get that money shot off, getting a few, not the 5 kills in that, not too bad. And medevac is still alive for the moment, at least.
Yep, just got to keep the scouting information up behind the main.
And SCV counts evened out. We get 30 SCVs to 29 by Shen.
Yep, but I would definitely say, third base, that's a brave move when there's 3 Reapers sitting there. Is he going to get a cancel?
Oh, no cancel.
Didn't get a cancel.
No cancel, no cancel. Sad face, but no cancel.
It's okay, he's floating 1,000 minerals, he can afford another one.
That's probably true. Probably true. And isn't Nathanius en route? How is he the leader of Team Kappa?
I have no idea.
I'm going to tell Cats. Not allowed to cross team like that.
Got a few idle SCVs as well from Aaron, just from supply depot construction.
Yeah, I always want to try and rally them back to what they
should always be shift clicked.
Yeah, to whence they came. But
Shen actually hasn't put workers back into gas in his main. He only has
just the one on that side.
Now.
I think Aaron's forgotten about this medevac over here too. Maybe that's the scouting medevac, but it's just there.
Yep, he'll fly that in later.
No,
just to figure out exactly what's going on.
Just empty. He'll fly it right into the missile turret or something.
Now, double engineering bay has just started for Aaron. So he's going to start taking ahead in the upgrades because I don't think Shen hasn't even started. No, Shen's already got 1-1.
Yeah, he must have one because he's got the turrets. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's got double engineering bay too, but he's not continuing with it. There's no armory out, is there? No.
Yeah, there's an armory.
For oh yeah, there's it's back there. So he really should be continuing that, but he's not.
Doesn't have the gas just now.
Yeah, and part of that's because he wasn't mining for a while from his main. He's also got a refinery done at his natural that he's not currently using, with another one coming up. It looks like Aaron is doing some sort of move out here to this watchtower.
Yep. Now there are 2 tanks for Shen.
Yeah.
One of them is positioned really well on the high ground that will cover the vast majority of the approach to the natural. So with this army, I don't really see Aaron being able to get anything done, unless he just drops it in the main, which would be ideal.
Yeah, could do. I think this is almost the same sort of, I'm just going to sit here and wait for you to try and take a third. I'm not looking to do anything, but from this position, he can kind of tell what's going on at the 3rd and 4th bases. And the
3rd command center's actually only just started for Shen, so he's a bit away from placing that down on the low ground. Meanwhile, Aaron is just landing his.
Planting his. Yeah.
His economy's about to boost.
Yeah, he's 1-1 or about halfway down. He's getting the armory there as well. Oh, here's an attack out. Just a few Marines that we'll get. I don't know where that guy thinks he's going.
I thought he was getting away.
No, not going to do it. Not going to make it.
Now, I wonder if Aaron's thinking he can drop at that tank.
He might think that. He can't because of the 2 tanks on the low ground, but
the friendly fire
he could create friendly fire, but I don't know if he can get up there. Another tank is actually going to move to the high ground, to this other location to cover the 3rd base, and we got some Vikings coming out for Chen as well to try and take control of the air, which is something that Aaron tends to concede. He He just doesn't really build Ravens, or not Ravens, Vikings.
Yeah.
And so he does kind of give up that control.
Yep, I'm the exact same. I don't see the point in building Vikings with bio like this. If your opponent has all these Vikings anyway, you're never ever going to catch up or have the upgrade lead. So don't even try. Just continue medevac production and trust your Marines.
Yeah, for
that's
sure. That's interesting. He's really good at getting these Marines around to see what's going on, and he'll spot this right away and get some units over there to take care of it. I don't know if he'll be able to lift up. Oh, I thought he was going to drop the rest of these units, but he's not. He's going to take those into the main. He's going to go right by that turret, though. Oh, does see it and pulls back.
But there will be a tank set up to defend that.
Tank, if he pulls back a little, he'll be fine, but he's actually going to run right to the mineral line.
Risking losing that medevac. Needs to run with that. He's lost the medevac.
We'll lose that.
The third command center has managed to get landed.
Yeah, it has.
If he moves a few tanks and sieges that, he'll force it to lift again, though.
Yeah, he's just going to spot that. And I thought he might turn this into a planetary or something to at least try and defend it. Oh, and a big drop coming from Chen here. I don't know where what he's doing exactly, though.
That's very
It's
brave.
kind of a doom drop. It's going to get spotted by these Marines. It's going to start hitting it.
And
ACRAaron could easily take this, as you just scan to see that there's like nothing there. And is he going to fall back? He's just going to fall completely back. He's not really turning his reinforcements around. Yeah. I think those are rallied there.
Oh, his army's going to cut this off perfectly.
Yeah, if he commits to this, he's going to lose all these forces. And there comes ACRAaron's stuff. Tank sieged it up. And yeah, they're gone before they even do. The medevacs all die. Yeah, huge pickup by ACRAaron. And he'll just go back.
Yep. Even with 3 command centers, I think the skill level between these two
players. Is one of these tanks going to go
by
the Widow Mines? Oh, not quite. He's like right there, but he's not there.
The medevacs, though. Oh, big.
I think he actually can just go. And
he's just going
There's
anyway.
nothing buffering for this. And then he'll pull back into his own siege tanks and mess everything up.
Yep. And that'll be it.
Yeah, that's yeah. He still has to swing just slightly to his left to recognize that the third base is there, because he can just pick that off at his leisure. There's nothing left on the high ground anymore. I think those troops were rallied maybe wrong.
Yeah, they are. The rally point has been sorted, though.
Yeah, and just the number of reinforcements coming out of ACRAaron here across the map. We got like 6 tanks moving at the same time. He's going up to 3-3, going up to +2 on his mech weapons.
Yep. Still not checked for that third, though, which is surprising.
It's surprising. Yeah, because he usually has that area. He at least sees the refineries there. Move on over. Not sure what it is.
Oh, well,
just goes right after that. Yeah, and lowers these into some fire too, and now the Marines will go after it.
And there's not really anything that Shen can do at this point.
Nope. Yeah, he will have to lift it. It'll start repairing. Might save it, but it's not coming back.
Oh, the SUVs, they're dying.
Yeah.
Bar 4, which are actually going to get away. So, doom drop coming, but there's Marines.
Yeah, I don't know where this is going to go exactly. He scans it, catches the entire thing moving out. Just ridiculous. Yeah, huge. And says, nope, screw it, I'm going to go. Charging in, everything's still in the medevacs.
Yep, and that'll
Yeah,
once
and
these
this force will
tanks
get
siege.
eaten. Yeah, just Hellfire coming down, and it looks like Aaron will be moving on 4-0 in this group. Skiva gonna deny this third yet again. This time it will die. And now plus the 3 is even finished. 3-3.
Now, still no GG from Shen yet. He's hanging in this game. But if he's seen the amount of tanks that are there, like there's no hope in hell killing that.
Yeah,
and there's the
GG
GG.
now. Yeah, so Aaron is through to the round of 16.